We're moments away from the national anthem and the kickoff of Super Bowl 51. Now, honestly, we often overstate the impact that sports can have on unifying us all as a community. But at a time when it feels like we're consistently divided, I think it's important to look around. Look at how this game, America's unofficial holiday, truly does bring us together. Here we are, people of all religions, political stripes, and ethnic backgrounds. At this moment, more than 100 million of us are sharing an experience that is uniquely American. We're not naive enough to believe that a football game is going to fix all of our nation's problems. But as Olympic gold medalist Simone Biles, along with civil rights icon Belafante, remind us, we've been through tough times before, and we've always come through it, doing it together.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Our forefathers got it right 240 years ago. Equality, freedom, they belong to us all. And in case we falter in our ways, they wrote it down for us to always remember and cherish. We, as Americans, have a duty to uphold and protect those rights. That is what unifies us. And the symbol of our unity has 50 stars and 13 stripes.
In 1974, the great American artist Johnny Cash wrote of a ragged old flag. Ragged, old from the conflict and suffering that came with our fight for freedom. Pride in our flag, freedom's symbol, should now inspire us to keep striving to become a more perfect union.
I walked through a county courthouse square. On a park bench, an old man was sitting there. I said, "Your old courthouse is kind of run down." He said, "No, it'll do for our little town." I said, "Your old flagpole has leaned a little bit, and that's a ragged old flag you got hanging on it." He said, "Have a seat," and I sat down. "Is this the first time you've been to our little town?" I said, "I think it is." He said, "I don't like to brag, but we're kind of proud of that ragged old flag. You see, we got a little hole in that flag there when Washington took it across the Delaware. And it got powder burned the night that Francis Scott Key said, watching it write and say, 'Can you see?' And it got a bad rip in New Orleans, Pakenham and Jackson tugging at its seams. And it almost fell at the Alamo beside the Texas flag, but she waved on though. She got cut with a sword at Chancellorsville, and she got cut again at Shiloh Hill. There was Robert E. Lee, Beauregard, and Bragg, and the south wind blew hard on that ragged old flag. On Flanders Field in World War I, she got a big hole from a Bertha gun. She turned blood red in World War II. She hung limp and low a time or two. She was in Korea, Vietnam. She went where she was sent by her Uncle Sam. She waved from our ships upon the briny foam, and now they've about quit waving back here at home. In her own good land here, she's been abused. She's been burned, dishonored, denied, and refused. And the government for which she stands is scandalized throughout the land. And she's getting threadbare and she's wearing thin, but she's in good shape for the shape she's in. 'Cause she's been through the fire before, and I believe she can take a whole lot more. So we raise her up every morning, we take her down every night, We don't let her touch the ground, and we fold her upright. On second thought, I do like to brag, 'cause I'm mighty proud of that ragged old flag.